Family and school partnerships were not a typical union before the 1980s. However, we have learned through research since then that parent involvement has a powerful impact on student success. Thus, schools have changed their view and involvement with families. With the 1997 amendments to IDEA, parents became equal partners with school and teachers in the design and evaluation of special education services for their child. However, despite the understood need and importance, many parents still have little or no involvement with their children's special education services outside of the annual IEP meeting. Also, very few families report involvement in developing objectives, interventions, or method of evaluation in their child's IEP. This participation level is also true for early intervention services. Research in the late 90s showed that many families frustrated and unhappy with services received, lack of collaboration with school personnel, and effectiveness in relation of services to child's most pressing needs. Also noted were frustrations with communication and teachers' lack of openness to new ideas and perspectives. Early research has also indicated that perhaps schools may believe that parents should hold the traditional roles in regard to school business, believe that families aren't credible for information, and could believe families to be adversarial or may place excessive demands on school personnel. An investigation was conducted to better understand families' involvement and perceptions of children's special education services. The study included 45 parents of children with autism to answer a 15-item questionnaire addressing special education services, communications with school, involvement level in the IEP, and parent priorities and satisfaction with the services. The results were, overall, the majority, 3/4 of children, spent some part of their day in the general education classroom and averaged 1 to 2 special education services. We learned families reported that they regularly communicated with the school. However, important to note was that most of the communication references were not to the general education teacher, but instead to the special education teacher or paraprofessional. Most communication was regarding the child's needs or performance, difficulty in school, or a conflict including how to address a behavior problem or following up on a parent's question. Also important to note, parents indicated that they believe they did most of the work to maintain correspondence with the school. Parents believe that they are knowledgeable about and involved in the IEP process and became more so as the child got older. By and large, families reported satisfaction with how the IEP was handled. However, satisfaction levels decreased as the child got older. Even with the reported satisfaction levels, many parents reported the child's needs that were brought forward to receive attention by them were not addressed. Nearly half of all families believed the school was not addressing child's pressing needs. And lastly, this was particularly true as the child got older, where satisfaction with special education services was primarily low. In the 15 to 18-year group, over 80% reported dissatisfaction with the school's efforts in meeting needs. Thank you.